Hello everyone, Alchemicgree here, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. It has certainly been a very long time since I have touched this game, and seeing as how I have nothing else to play, and it's been a long time, let's hop to it. We need to hop straight to the Imperial Fleet, since we have completed the main story for the Sith Warrior. I believe it's time we get into the post-story for Vanilla, which is before the expansions. Alright, now let's hop over, see what this droid wants.
My lord, Morphricus, I'm recruiting the Empire's most powerful warriors for the final push in the war. We call it Operation Dark Ice. Your reputation precedes you. Do we have your support?
What is Operation Dark Ice?
I'm sending the coordinates for the planet Ilum. Used to be a frozen wasteland only a few Jedi bothered with. But a few weeks ago, Imperial scientists discovered a way to turn Adegan lightsaber crystals into the most significant breakthrough in military technology since the hyperdrive.
Let me guess. These Adegan lightsaber crystals can only be found on Ilum.
Ilum is the biggest supply, and our scientists have had more success with Ilum's crystals than any other kind. The Empire won on Corellia, but it was costly. We're outnumbered. We need the technological edge. We need Ilum's crystals. But as usual, the Republic's intent on interfering.
I'll take care of the Republic. You focus on getting those crystals.
Then we have an arrangement. Ilum's a nasty place. Cold as Hoth, covered in ice and mountainous terrain. Makes moving large armies impossible. I hope to see you soon.
Alright, sounds good. Looks like we're heading to Ilum. Now, I must say, Ilum is an interesting planet to go to, as, according to the lore, this is where the Jedi would get their kyber crystals for their lightsabers. In this era, Sith did not, as many of them just created their own synthetics, since that canon's no longer matter anymore. Well, we're going by Legend continuity, because Old Republic's no longer canon. But it is nice to actually play this. Now, to explain what this is not an expansion, this is not a new chapter. This is back before the first expansion happened. There was, as I refer to it, post-vanilla, where you finished up your main story, you had nothing else to do, and if you were soloing, well, God bless you, because you pretty much had nothing. You pretty much had just about nothing except this stuff. Now, this is essentially just that. It is, as far as I remember, I am very vague with my memory here, it consists of essentially a main story for the planet of Ilum, which is going to be this video. Then it follows with actually a one or two flashpoints, and I don't recall if I ever covered or did flashpoints in my Let's Plays. I don't believe I have, actually. And what they are essentially the equivalency of dungeons. And since they can be soloed, a good number of them, including the ones here, I should be able to cover them in my next couple of videos. And you would ask, why would I? And if you're going to ask, no, this does not really take part in any of the major story of any future expansions. It is brought up maybe here and there, but it's not a very critical. Me doing this does not really affect the overall story, because as far as the lore is concerned, what's going to happen on this planet happens, and it is settled. My actions do not change that. I just want to show it because this was a big transition. Almost like a pre-setup to the next expansion. Every expansion had a little bit of a pre-setup, a quest, this or that. More or less, it ended with the last expansion. But we're here now, so let's hop right into this story.
I see three flaws, Major. You've split your forces, you're vulnerable in the air, and you take our enemy for idiots. You think that Jedi isn't expecting this? Out!
Yes, sir.
My lord, thank you for coming. If it weren't for the Sith, the Empire would collapse all around us.
Thank you, Moff Regus. I am honored.
It's my honor. If there were more Sith, the Empire would be in better shape. Adegan crystals. Imperial scientists can now transform these glitzy bits of rock into the most powerful stealth technology in the galaxy. We want every ship in the Imperial Armada fitted with this tech. An unstoppable stealth armada.
You said something over Hollow about Republic interference.
To succeed, we need two things. To control Ilum's crystal supply, and to bring our fleet safely to Ilum for modification. Ilum's no place for a war. Narrow passages, sharp jutting rocks, and the coldest wind you ever felt. But that Republic Admiral wants a war. He sent Jedi Master Jarek Kaden to lead the Republic's elite alien armies on the ground. Kaden's pinned us in.
Why must the Jedi always interfere?
The Jedi think of Ilum as their planet. Only 2 of them were here when we arrived, but they have ruins scattered around the place. The ruins housing Master Kaden's base are too small for anything but a strike team, and they're surrounded by cliffs full of Duras shock troopers.
It sounds like this Jedi is defenseless without his shock troopers.
No Jedi is really defenseless, but the shock troopers are key. Our only chance is to lure the Duras shock troopers into the open, where they're vulnerable. I've established fake supply depots between here and the ruins. Master Kaden is over-aggressive. He's already mobilized the shock troopers to capture the depots, clean out the Duros at the supply depots, and then assault the ruins base.
Alright, not a bad plan. Kill a bunch of people and blow shit up. Sounds like basically what I've always done. But this time it's going to be even colder than Hoth. Great, good thing I'm in some good armor. And yeah, if you haven't noticed, I've kind of changed a couple things. New lightsaber crystal. I gave Jaisa a nice new outfit. Well, dude. The fuck? Yeah, fuck you. I gave myself some nice armor. I haven't really shown you guys, but I guess if you look at it, especially during a lot of the times I'm talking, it almost looks like I have blood splatter over my armor. That's intentional, because, well, Emperor's Wrath. I'm gonna have blood all over me. And I really like this helmet. It is, I happened across it purely by accident, and I think it just adds to it. Though I am intrigued how it doesn't seem to affect my voice. I mean, crap, I put something just on my mouth and it changes my voice. This one, I think it's because I have holes in it or something near the front, if you notice where my mouth should be. But, changed the lightsaber crystal to a blackish red. I believe I did that before. Once again, it's been so long since I did this. And, oh yeah, Star Wars has also gone through a major revelation and changes since I last played. And for any of you who care, they changed a lot of the servers. Once there were like 8, now I think there's like 5. And only 2 of them for North America. One for the East Coast, one for the West Coast, I think. And so this is the East Coast server, which was originally called Jungma. It has now been called the Starforge server. And they've really boomed with people. Since they got rid of a lot of servers, they combined a lot of them together. So by doing that, they do increase the amount of people socializing and playing with each other. But if you know me in MMOs, I don't socialize. I just play. Not the healthiest strategy, I'll admit, but I don't have time to socialize with everyone. I mean, if you guys want to play with me sometime, I am more than willing to want to do that. You know, if you guys play too. But if the offer doesn't exist, I don't see a point in looking for it when I have so many other things to do. I know it's as sad as that sounds. Aside from that, what else have I been up to? I'm trying, since I've started this, I will be most likely doing Star Wars for most of my next recordings. Hopefully getting the next expansion, finishing this up, this post vanilla done. Then I will be moving into, hopefully, the first of the 4 major expansions. And since I'm doing this pre-setup to the next expansion, which is weird as it doesn't connect directly into it, unlike the other one, we will be covering that. I will also be putting the this is also only in this folder. In the folder it will be in now, the playlist you see now. only because this is still part of the original vanilla setup. Once I begin the expansion, they will be in a completely separate playlist. And also, I would like to thank whoever has been looking at me. Seriously, I looked at my total views, and it just boomed almost overnight. And I want to say thank you to those of you who have actually sat by and watched. Subscribers didn't go up, but you know what? This stuff takes time, and I'm not that entertaining. But I would still like to thank for the total views. I realize that with YouTube now, they've removed a lot of the modernizing system. Within reason, you have to now have a minimum of 10,000 total views. I am only at about 1,500 at this point, so I'm about over a tenth of the way there, but that's still progressive. With more than 30 subscribers already, I'm still making a decent amount of progress. And if there are any games you want me to play, newer games, older games, MMOs, something you guys want me to play, I would love to hear it. You know, put that right in the comments. Message me, anything me, stuff like that. Just do that, and I will be more than happy to actually play them. Because I don't know what you guys want me to play. I'm just playing what comes to mind, and there's a lot of games still out there. But if you guys don't have anything in mind, that means I'm probably not doing anything wrong. And recommend me. I highly suggest that. I highly recommend that you recommend me. That's how most Let's Players start. Word of mouth. I've set up everything I can to try to hook myself up. And you, my lovelies, how about you help me out? Recommend me to your friends. They don't have to subscribe to me unless they like me. If they like me, well, hey-o. If not, well, you know what? I hope I only can entertain them. My only purpose is entertainment. This is a fun hobby. Because there's no way in hell I can currently make a gig out of this. But I want to at least show consistency. And I have not been talking a lot about Star Wars itself. I've been just talking about shameless self-promotion. Oh, I have to investigate now. Oh, perfect. Maybe there's going to be something I can kill. Let me just finish. Ah, there we go. Pick up everything, and off we go. I gotta time my sayings properly. This editing process is horrible. I've been trying to improve myself, actually. If there's any ways you think I can improve myself, I would love to hear it. If you want lore videos on various things, I mean, like if there's anything in Star Wars or any other type of game you'd like to know lore information on, I would love to hear that. I have no qualms whatsoever doing that, and I think that would just be nothing but pure enjoyment on everyone's part. If not, just once again, just tell me what you want me to do or what you would suggest I should do, and I will do everything in my power to make sure I do it. Like, even now, I'm just kind of talking about this stuff while I'm running around killing these assholes. Gotta love the saber throw, jump, and stab. Good times, good times. I am, though, very disappointed how I'm not going to be able to really get much dialogue out of my companions at this point. Despite my best efforts and my research, once the main story ends, that's it. You're never really going to get a chance to talk with your person. Hell, I couldn't even get Jason to get jealous, and I went on side missions here and there just mostly to test water, get some practice in. I didn't want to hop in this and just run around in circles, chasing my own tail. And I flirted with everyone in there, and she didn't even bat an eyelash. Probably just realized she could probably kill all of them, and they're just mindless distraction. But it would be nice to see more interactions with your companions. That's something I would at least love to see, but I doubt it's going to happen. And I do like the use of these crystals. It is nice to go to a planet like Ilum. Like, this is why I liked also going to Alderaan. How you were able to visit these planets that in the original trilogy, ignoring the prequels, just the trilogy itself, Alderaan was mentioned, then destroyed by, and shown, and then destroyed by the Death Star. Now, and then the fact you were able to go there, learn some history about it, see the people there, you gotta think after you see it explode, how many people died there. Oh, it was tragedy. I like when they include these little planets.
Is there trouble, Master Caden?
No, Admiral. My guests have simply arrived sooner than expected. Rest assured this war can only end one way.
The Empire demands your termination.
I'll show the Empire what it can do with its demands. Troopers, join me for the Republic.
Alright, Jedi. You will just die like every other Jedi I've killed. Seriously, like, why has my reputation not preceded me already? Why do they not, like, shit themselves? I'm the Emperor's fucking wrath. They treat me like I'm just this new rogue that's just gonna come out of the blue and die like a bitch. Come on, I've killed scores of you assholes, and at least half a dozen, if not a dozen, acclaimed Jedi Masters. Come on! Hell, even died before. Huh, new command thing. I'll look into that later. Back to base.
This is a military matter, Malgus.
You appealed to the Dark Council for help. Here I am.
Master Caden is dead.
See, Malgus, we have everything under control.
Members of the Dark Council are not convinced. Darth Malgus, I'll just be observing for the time being.
Observing, hmm? Before his death, Master Caden ordered an army of Kaleesh mercenaries to take our only functioning crystal mine. We need the crystals. We need that mine. I want the Republic's Kaleesh army destroyed. Show the galaxy the price of allying with the Republic.
When I'm done with the Kaleesh, no one, alien or human, will dare ally with the Republic.
You know the mission.
The victory on Corellia cost us nearly 1/10 of our forces. That's hardly a rate of attrition we can support, is it?
Does this have something to do with the mission, Malgus?
The Kaleesh are warlike, ritualistic people. In my brief time on Kali, I observed the ritual by which they chose their war leader. Challenge their general. Win their respect, and they will defend that mine to the death. For the Empire.
Aliens! You want us to recruit aliens?
It sounds like we could use some allies.
I'm in charge of this operation, not Malgus. The mine is at the end of a crystal cave, with several Republic outposts guarding it. Sure, challenge the Kaleesh general, then bring me his head.
Darth Malgus's plan makes more sense.
I will not trust the Empire to mercenary freaks.
If we don't bolster our forces, there will be no future for the Empire. Go to the mine, gather the weapons of the Kaleesh warriors, and plant them in the ice to initiate the rite of challenge.
Now that actually sounds like a really cool idea. And it's slightly respectful to cultures and customs. Let's do it! Yeah, I really love this architecture. I mean, yeah, it looks kind of, to an extent, it kind of looks like the developers just cut and pasted Hoth and just kind of added more things. But it is nice to see these the subtle changes, these massive crystals, rather than just massive ice chunks. Because, you know, if I was comparing this to Hoth, I would just be seeing massive ice chunks. I also like how the sky is slightly darker. It gives a nice duller bluish white than Hoth. So, like, Hoth looks like it's some winter wonderland gone to fuck. Ilum looks like a nice, foreboding twilight of snow and ice. And I'm cool with that. I actually like that. It's these little things. If there's anything I'm big on when it comes to most MMOs, okay, I go this way. It is cosmetics, these small, tiny visuals that are generally insignificant to most people, if not almost everyone, but I'm big on it. Like, that's why I'm so big on transmogging. I honestly don't need to be, but I want to be. I love transmogging. Though I've yet to ever honestly see a moment when where my transmogging obsession came into handy. I mean, if I was doing video, like instructional videos or something, no one really gives a shit about what I'm wearing. They just want how to get this or where is that. And you know what? That you guys is fine. I respect that. But I just feel it looks so much better with that tiny visual difference. It gives the video a form of uniqueness, in my opinion. Because, like, look at my guy. You can watch someone else, probably someone better than me, who's kicking more ass, as a Sith warrior, in this mine on Ilum, killing Kaleesh warriors, and probably way more entertaining, but he will not have the same armor set up as me. He will not use the same technique. He will not use the same method, the same cooldown setup as I do. And it's these small things that I think really makes a big difference in the long run. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, comment down below if you think cosmetics mean anything anymore. And if you don't comment, I'm gonna just assume I'm right. But I guess while I'm killing everything, God, I might as well just give the history of this place. I've never done that with the other planets, but I don't know what to talk about, honestly. And I don't want to just sit here silently for like a million years. Because this will probably take a while, because I am not killing these things as fast as I want to. Ilum, as far as I remember, and I could look it up if I wanted to, but I'm going on just the knowledge I have on hand, because I don't want to pause the video, do my research, start it up again. But from what I remember, Ilum, aside from the fact that, yeah, it creates a lot of crystals. Like, I'm seeing a lot of purple here. I think I saw, like, whitish. If we're going by Legends continuity, then basically all but red were naturally findable. So it would make sense that, you know, purple, green, and blue crystals would be found around here. The Jedi would come here as a rite of passage, claim their crystal, and make their lightsaber out of it. With canon continuity, it's generally the same thing. It's just referred to as the Gathering, I believe. And they only choose between blue and green. And honestly, it's not even like they choose their color anymore. The old system was you would have your crystal and you would just wield it. And you would choose the crystal, or it chooses you, or whatever it is. Unless you were Sith. If you were Sith, you would create your own synthetic crystal, and it would just always be red. Like, all the time. In the new canon continuity, though, which I like, actually, despite all the rather over-the-top changes that Disney has made to the Star Wars universe, I actually do like that new aspect of the canon, how all crystals are natural, even the Sith red ones. The method in which the crystals are used now is all crystals are essentially blank slates. They attune themselves, though, with the Force user who wields them, and the color depends on what their purpose and role is. If you were blue, that means you're most likely going to be more of a fighter. If it's green, you're going to be more of a Force wielder than a fighter. If it turns yellow, it is a stronger sense of duty, and you're most likely just going to be a temple guard because you're kind of that in the middle thing. And then finally there is purple, which is for the purpose of you are basically teetering close to the dark side, but not far enough. And then red is basically, the last ones are the most weird one. There's red and white. We're not including black of that of the dark saber. That's that carried a weird thing, and there's already not a lot of lore regarding it, despite the fact it was made by the first Mandalorian Jedi. Or something like that. Anyway, the red and white kind of are the exact opposites, but approach it the same way. A Sith will take the crystal of a Jedi they kill and make the crystal bleed. This means that the crystals are, in lack of a better term, alive. And if it's alive, it can feel pain, it can get hurt, it can bleed and feel fear. The Sith would bend it to its will and force it to serve them. This mark would then show in the sign of a crimson red lightsaber blade. White is the exact opposite. You would take a crimson corrupted lightsaber crystal and purify it through the Force, and it would become a pale silvery white. Now, whether or not the white is just because of a Force user's middle ground between both light and dark is unknown, as only one person in New Legends that uses white has ever revealed itself, and she is between light and dark. And I actually like this concept, as it does. I've always been a bit of a sucker for the what you are, so it adds that small piece of individuality. I mean, there were hundreds of Jedi that used blue and green, like one that used purple, but you know, Mace Windu was a really special weird case. And then there were like some crystals that could switch off. I mean, I think Ki-Adi-Mundi, the big brain Jedi guy, he switched off between like blue, purple, and I think yellow and orange sometimes. I think it was either him or someone else. They switched off between just the crystal colors, and as interesting as that is, it's just so weird how it does that. Does that mean your attunement to what you would prefer to do constantly is in flux, or is it just whoever did the comics that the canon decided to keep decided, hey, well, this person uses different lightsaber crystals. You know, we'll just make it transform a lot. I'm not actually sure myself, and it's just interesting. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of different aspects I'm very interested to see, especially with, at this point in time, it's going to be old news probably in the future, but the newest Star Wars movie is yet to come out, and I'm very eager to see how it is, since Snoke, as far as I've been told, basically is an acronym, not a name. It stands for Sith No One Knows Exists. And that's really freaking cool. Like, really cool. And I'm very curious what his origins are. But, first, challenge the Kaleesh.
Huh?
I am War Leader Gelrix. Who challenges me?
I am a servant of the Emperor.
Your titles mean nothing to me. What do you want with the people of Kali?
The Empire wants you to join them and fight for them.
You have defeated my warriors. You are strong. You have issued the challenge. You are knowledgeable. But the Republic pays us well and offers us a place among their people.
The Empire are better warriors than the Republic will ever be.
If it's so, then prove it. The challenge must be honored.
Yeah, I don't particularly like the fact that that was a light side decision, but at the same time, I've made so many dark side choices, I think I can live with one or two lights. And that is something I will probably develop as with the character itself, with Vashoth, how he has gone through the whole dark side, vile shit, but then learning that there is much more than that. The Force is balance.
I bow to you, War Leader of the Kaleesh. This army is the Empire's to command.
Well, that was easy. Alright, back to base.
Are you deliberately trying to provoke me?
I'm doing what I was sent to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other matters to attend to.
And you? I did not request your help so that you could bring aliens into the Empire.
Speak to me again in that tone.
I'm sorry, my lord. The mine's been reclaimed. We can resume our crystal operations. Our best recon teams are scouting the Republic base for an attack. But in the meantime, we need to prepare for the arrival of the prototype fleet.
What exactly will this mission entail?
We need the fleet in place on the surface. Everything we need to build the stealth armada is on that fleet. But the Republic's anti-aircraft artillery installation controls the skies. Anything that flies too low gets shot down. The Republic's artillery base is protected by a ray shield and the Republic's best alien forces. Delta Squad will disable the ray shield, while you storm the base and destroy the guns.
If it needs destroying, I can destroy it.
Getting to the artillery will be the hard part. We want to time the attack so you can strike the instant the ray shield goes down, before the Republic can scramble reinforcements. Get into position at the comm relay just outside the artillery base. Contact Delta Squad when you're ready, and they'll bring the ray shield down. After that, it's up to you. Destroy those guns and get out of there. Alive.
It was a trap. The Republic were waiting for us at the shield generators. We're under heavy fire. I don't know how long we can... Did you hear that? Somebody's played us for fools. The Republic artillery base is protected by a huge ray shield. We can't destroy the anti-air guns until that ray shield is down. Looks like you have a new mission. Destroy the shield generators, and then attack the Republic artillery base and take out the guns.
I will destroy the shield generators and bury the Republic under the wreckage of their artillery.
Kill a few for me, will you? Remember, you won't be able to reach the Republic's artillery until the ray shield is down. Take out the shield generators, and then destroy the guns. Contact me at the Republic base once both the shield generators and the guns are destroyed. My men will move in and clean up.
Alright, well that was long. God, that was probably the longest I've been quiet. Alright, just kill these assholes, take out a couple cannons. Good times, good times. It's kind of reminds me of Balmora. And Voss. And probably Corellia. Yeah, I feel like after a while they kind of just repeat the same crap over and over. Find this guy, interrogate that guy, kill this thing, blow up this thing, and kill that guy again. There's only so many things they can probably do. But I do generally like the concepts that they do give us. I do like a lot of things. And it is interesting to see Malgus, actually, now that I think about it. He is not a big fan of peace. When he did the sack of Coruscant, he led that charge. He was disgusted when the Sith Emperor pushed for peace. The fact that he is still willing to work with the Sith, I guess because he figures, like, despite anything, he's still rational enough to realize that it is still by working with the Sith rather than trying to do this shit independently, he has a much greater chance of getting his goals down. And I just gotta be careful on this one because, I mean, he could always just steal the stealth armada. Betrayal is like ham and cheese to the Sith. It's a bread and butter. It's something that you will always expect. I've yet to meet a Sith. Not even including myself. I have betrayed numerous people, I bet. I don't remember exactly. But I'm pretty sure I've said, like, yeah, totally, I'll help you, I help you. Thanks for helping me. Dead. So you can't really trust a Sith further than you can throw them. Because if you get near them, they'll just stab you. But I digress. It's just, well, like, Malgus, I feel like he's just going to steal the Stealth Armada because he's already ready to argue with that Grand Moff. Well, I mean, he already kind of was, and he was apparently antagonizing him. So, who's to say, once we got everything, Malgus, or hell, even someone else, because this all feels a little too easy, because I really do not think this Stealth Armada thing is going to, you know, go off without a hitch. It sounds more like a really horrible idea waiting to happen. Hell, what if the Republic gets a hand on this shit?
The guns are destroyed.
We're slicing the Republic's computers now. Let's see what they're doing out there in the cold.
Ah, Master Caden's killer. He was a good man, and will be sorely missed. But killing one great man is never enough. The Republic has always thrived on the effort of its united citizens. Lieutenant, input the coordinates of the Imperial base into the ELX-25 and fire when ready. Give my regards to Moff Regis.
Blast! The ELX-25 was only supposed to be in planning stages. If it's operational, it could obliterate our base with a single shot.
Wait, what's the ELX-25?
An experimental long-range cannon, supposedly years from completion. But the Republic must have built a prototype. Sounds like we're the test. We have to improvise, based on estimates of the ELX-25's range and the origin of the Admiral's transmission. It should be at these coordinates. We have limited time, and you're closest. Destroy that weapon.
I hope the Admiral's still around when I get there.
Me too. The Republic will answer for this. Destroy the ELX-25, or we'll have no choice but to retreat from Ilum.
Oh, look at that! I help nearly bring your plan to fruition, and then something fucks up and forces me to have to help you guys again. Where have I seen that? Oh wait, everywhere. Everything I've ever done has essentially been me fixing your mistakes. It's not one thing, it's another. But, oh well, I'm an optimist. I totally believe you people will not screw me over. You'll screw up tremendously. I mean, horribly. I mean, where would you people be without me? Probably dead. And lost. A lot of loss. Hell, where would you be if I didn't decide to come to Ilum? What if I didn't want to come here? What if I wanted to go to, like, Tatooine, you know, get my tan on in the desert?
Stop slacking.
Yeah, okay, I have to actually leave this instance and go down, I think. That's not a problem. It doesn't even take up that much time. I mean, it's right there. And I've also kind of stopped worrying about lengths of videos. Like, originally, most of my videos, like in the earlier stages of my videos, I kind of made it through section to section. And now that I think about it, I kind of want to re-edit them to be more planet to planet. But at the same time, I'm okay with how it is. I've constantly doubted myself and changed out too many of my videos. I need to be confident enough, just stick with it. Just straight up stick with it. Go from there. And that's what I'm planning to do. I mean, this one, normally I try to keep my videos around 20 to 40 minutes. Now, I've kind of given up on that because I realized if your video's good, people will watch an hour of it. People honestly will. And I'd rather not, you know, cut it in half. I mean, even with all the editing and stuff, I still will probably, this video itself will probably eat up probably an hour. There's a lot to do on this planet, and this is all end game stuff. I mean, for expansions, most likely, yeah, I'm going to have to cut a lot, but this is just one planet I'm on, and this one planet doesn't have a lot. Especially when I'm just doing the main story I'm focusing on here. I don't need to do side quests anymore. I'm max level. Though I know I will most likely, of course, be changing my armor set again. Probably not now, Let's see how it goes at the end of this, and then how the next expansion goes about. Because if it's good enough, I'll probably just, you know, just go with the flow with this. Because I don't remember. I do not remember jack crap, actually, which is good. Then it takes me by surprise. Like, stuff will just come back to me, but... Because I know... The first expansion covers some crap to do with the huts. I think I've been told if you want to get the best story-rich idea of what the hell's going on, play for the Republic. The Sith are kind of just like, and we need to do selfish crap, and you don't want to share because we want to be selfish, so we're going to be even more selfish and be even more dicks. So it's difficult to say. And wow, you know, for a super canon control room, they really did not up the security. I mean, yeah, leave the whole door wide fucking open. I mean, I could have driven a friggin' tank in here, but god damn, you people, just line them up. Literal, line them up. Oh well, let's blow it up. Damn, if that wasn't too easy. Oh well, let's head back already.
How did the Republic learn of our plans?
All the more reason the Empire needs to reimagine itself for the changing times.
Once we build a stealth armada, we won't need change.
It's going to take superior technology and superior numbers to defeat the Republic.
The Republic's base is built into a cliffside. The main fleet is going to batter the exposed side to oblivion. The objective is to claim the Republic crystal supplies, kill Admiral Shai, and open the docking bay door so Imperial forces can clean up. You'll be entering through this tunnel and hitting deep within the mountain, where the fleet can't reach.
And while you and the main fleet give the Republic a beating, I'll prep the Crystal Fleet for the transfer of the Republic's crystals.
A two-pronged attack. Are you on board?
I came to Ilum to win this war. I'm not going to quit now.
If you're ready, Darth Malgus.
The Dark Council has placed me at your command.
Then let's start the attack. Good luck.
Well, it's good to see Malgus down here fighting with us. He is a good fighter after all. But now, let's head off, shall we? Okay, here we are. And look at them crystals. Oh, they're beautiful. Excuse me, buddy. I just need you to die so I can take all your crystals. I mean, hell, you already got 2 crystals with your lightsabers. You don't need to share. Well, you don't need to hog your thing. I gotta share. Wow, I just lost that completely. How about you just die? You know what? No, you don't get to hear my bad shit. You die. Very shitty generator, too. Oh, well. Kill, 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 kill. No matter if you're strong. That's how we love to kill your guys in Mario Land of Star Wars. Alright, let's start with a little bit of purple. Come on. You know you want it. I know you want it. Know I want ya. Know I want me. You know I want ya. And you're dead. Well, second delay there, but dead is dead. Moving on, let's get some green. I want to get, let's get some Irish crystals in up in here. God, that was racist. Okay, let's kill these Jedi so they don't get to hear my horrible racism against the Irish. The Irish are a lovely people. Any of my viewers are Irish, you are all lovely and beautiful. Lovely and beautiful, yes. Alright. Okay, all that's left is now blue. Let's kill these little lovely fodders. Alright. Alright, let's get my blue on. Yo, listen up. This is a story of a blue thing and all his shit is blue. I'm blue, da-ba-dee-da-da-ba-dee-da-ba-die. Why don't you fucking die? Yeah. Okay, now I gotta locate that admiral. And oh my god. You know, the sad thing is I was just down there because I was going in the wrong way. That's why I decided to skip right into this. Hey, guys. And so I'm just gonna skip on to that, okay? Sorry, guys. Alright, here we are. That didn't take forever. But we are here now. That's all that matters. And I'm all prepped for battle, and, ooh, what's this? You planning a little trap for me, Admiral? Bring it on.
I hope you understand the futility of all of this. You claim the crystals for the Empire. They build their armada. We will find a way to detect it, to destroy it. And then the Empire will build something bigger and better, on and on and on, until we destroy each other or the galaxy.
You're wasting your time. Just die.
I figured you would say that.
Oh, you think you're gonna be a little sneaky bitch? Well, I got news for you. I eat sneaky bitches like you for breakfast. Don't tell Jace I said that. She's the jealous type. Alright, let's just take care of that. And, up. There's a repair bot coming. I feel like it's gonna repair this thing. Repair bot. Hey. Ah, fuck. I can't target them. They're technically neutral. You got this, Jace. You are amazing and beautiful. And, yeah, you got this. Kill a couple of these guys, you know. I don't need you to die. You're my healer. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, excuse me, gentlemen. Ah, shit. Yeah, just stay a bit. Okay, they're stunned. Move. Just need to kill these guys. Well, no, I gotta take out these generators. Alright, next generator. Destroyed. Really shut down. Then... there we go. Destroy the warbot. With how all this plays out and how a lot of the missions were, it seems to be this was originally... because I played Star Wars back in its original vanilla, but that was around the time of the first expansion. I remember that, and I never played this far in the beginning. I didn't actually beat the game itself until much later. And from what I've heard and from what I've noticed with this, this entire boss battle itself seems to be heavily focusing around co-op and team play, because why else would like this many ads just show up? Because this was also back in the day when you couldn't even choose your the spec for your companion. Like, if your companion originally was supposed to be a tank, they were going to be a tank. So healing was just completely nigh. And if you wanted to have a healer, you'd have to have a companion who can heal. And by doing that, you'd have to... and if you didn't want your companion to not hate your choices and decisions, you pretty much were forced into what you would say. And that carried on for such a long time. I mean... if you wanted to play as... because I remember Jace used to be a DPS. But now, since I can have her as a healer, I think that was one of the best improvements Star Wars did to the companion system. In addition to, of course, releasing new neutral companions. Let's drop a little thing on you. Yeah. Suck on my laser, bitch. Oh, I love it. I love all of it. Can't hide forever, Admiral. Not from my flames. Well, shit, he hit from my flames. Well, you're just gonna die anyway then. Die, die, die. And you're dead. Woo!
I suppose you think that if you just killed me, this will all be over. What did I tell you about destroying great men? The Empire will fail because it insists on being a set of individuals rather than a true citizenship. Because it insists on pushing everyone else to the margins. We pull the weak up and become stronger as a result.
Your life is about to end.
It's okay. You deserve to die. And I say that because I'm, you know, a Sith and you're an Admiral. And even if you weren't, you tried to stop me. And let me tell you something. No one fucking stops Vashoth. Because Vashoth does what Vashoth does. Because you don't question why Vashoth does what Vashoth does. Got it? Good. Okay. Let's call in Malgus to pick up this lovely payroll. Because I got some solid stones for you, baby. Alright, now that's a job well done. Let's head back and get our reward. Hey, where's my party, bitch? Where's my party?
I don't care what you have to do, Major. Find Malgus and find that fleet.
How can you lose an entire fleet?
Darth Malgus betrayed us. He's taken the Crystal Fleet, the Emperor knows where.
Grand Moff, it's Malgus on the HoloNet.
This better be good.
Fellow Sith, citizens of the Empire, too long the strength of the Empire has been beholden to the infighting of the Dark Council and the disappearance of an apathetic Emperor. Sith, children of Sith and warriors everywhere, I declare a new Empire, open to all who long for conquest, freedom from inhibition, and the right to follow their passions.
What does he think he's doing?
The Dark Council is dissolved. Those who would join Darth Seraphon in supporting me, cast aside your titles, and let me lead you to victory. Those who will not, prepare to face our stealth armada. The Emperor is gone. His station and power are mine. We will conquer the galaxy while the Emperor sleeps.
What happened to the Emperor?
The Jedi staged a massive assault and the Emperor went silent. That is all I know. If Malgus is able to construct the stealth armada, he'll be unstoppable. I know I've asked too much of you already, but this new Empire can't succeed. I need your help to stop Darth Malgus.
There is only one Emperor, and it's not Malgus.
I will never bow to a usurper. I will convene an emergency war council. Take this time to prepare for battle, then meet me in my bunker. Darth Malgus will not survive this day.
I knew it. I so knew Malgus would betray me. I totally saw it. Totally predicted it. But oh well. Thank you so much for watching. Share, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below if you think I should play other games or if there's something I should improve on. Next video, we're going to take on that asshole Malgus. So, thank you and goodbye.